Okay, let's get this started. We got KRU on defense, we got NRG on attack. Wait, Chad, this is a banger game though. 3-1. They would go above them in the group, right? If they won this. I need to look at this group. We gotta look at this group.
Dante just here to receive.
Wait, Saint, what the hell, really?
Ready to push Dante off the angle. Here comes Mata, gets that early piece of information.
Holy man, that's a lot of people though. Maybe the Omen Flash needed to go.
Zeno as well takes a shot before being forced away. NRG take the orb and slow things down.
How did the Omen Flash miss everyone?
For the refresh on the stun in the dart. A lot of this attack side is going to be built off that, but playing against a Yoru as well, they're
Satchel, I mean the Satchel is great. Mata's been unbelievable, to be honest with you.
Hear footsteps rotating through spawn and potentially catch out NRG, who have frozen a bit, hold for the aggression.
Game's a bit quiet.
Sure. Single player, but
should be better now.
To get a kill, has to fall away from the position.
Yeah, they can give up mid here, still have that Cypher cam that's going to get
Wait, maybe that's a little quiet as well.
That affords them the opportunity to stack, leaving A completely open and leaning forward towards B, expecting a re-hit, which is very soon to come.
Yeah, that was a really good read out of KRU. NRG were hoping that KRU were going to step into them, but now it's NRG that are walking straight into 3 players. Sheriff and Mazzino's hand back sight. This stun, not going to connect on to much. Here comes Mata into the site. Utility up in his face. Mel's are hiding inside of this smoke. So much pressure onto the duelist. Traded out evenly, but it's NRG come into the site.
Okay, very nice from them.
Here in the first round.
We go 1-0 on the pistol. Cut us on to the re-hit. Was a stack here, but Monk made it pretty easy. Where did the Omen Flash go? Oh, dude, the Omen Flash went so deep.
Farther back than the Paranoia or closer in, avoided all that utility, get an easy kill, and this double initiator comp that has 2 refreshes.
Is there a better way of doing this?
Is just going to thrive when NRG can wait for the second refresh and go
Probably
for a
not,
re-hit.
because you'd want the smoke there.
Also just
You'd miss your flash timing.
Play out of NRG too once they had the numbers advantage.
Oh yeah.
Getting ready for those aggro walk-ups. KRU looking to control this space into A main early on, but that Stinger gonna make quick work of Dante. Now Melzer forced out of the space. NRG.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on Mata because he's the one that's trying to snowball at the moment. Double kill into picking up the orb as well. Just trying to snowball.
I want to see NRG
possible.
sending
Ilezra, thank you so much with the tier 1 as well, dude. Thank you for doing that.
Get him as close as he can to getting that ultimate online. It would be great to start their snowball, but Scuba's going to farm up some kills.
Great nade.
It's 1, and he'll finish the job onto the last as well.
Yeah, it's an alternative way of grabbing the ult orb there for Mata. Getting his head ripped off.
I thought the nade was going to take him down, but he'll get it from the death.
2 away now for the showstopper. He was so quick getting those online last week with all the aces he's getting, all the kills. He was really effective at helping NRG snowball early on in halves.
Yeah, it does feel like it's like, oh, you got an anti-eco, which is cool, but when you have an ult, like when you're playing on the raids, it does do a lot to snowball.
Like, actually lucky.
Win more bonus rounds like that one is... Get some guns up now.
He's like, how the hell's he killed me, dude?
You're not going for anything big
I mean, the bonus round's great.
Instead, it's an early start
it is great.
B main from NRG.
Oh,
yeah, Mata getting real up in here. 4 guns for NRG and actually looking for Scuba
real fast on this one, and Scuba is gonna take it.
Spread out, but Scuba's in front of everything, and no one's waiting for it. What a
damn, bro, what a big play.
The paranoia
and the swing from middle once the Omen Flash came in as well. My goodness, who's this team right now? This has been looking unreal.
Now pressured with Mata on site. His flank is a concern as well, but 2 kills out of him. He holds his own. Shy can only muster up those couple of kills, and now it all turns to Melzer.
They've been using this one a lot.
Well, Util.
A great little bonus.
But NRG already know where he is. Have
fast
time
TP.
to set up a good post plant here.
Peek out a little bit from the smoke. TP again.
Save his gun. That round was so well set up from NRG.
Yeah, because you had Brock droning solo through market while the rest of NRG is making heavy noise B main, and that teleport play out of Scuba was nuts.
Yeah, and when you're looking at a double duelist comp like
this, it was a sick round.
Rare you're gonna
it was really, really nice.
Gambit into mid on this
you got
map.
3 making a lot of sound here.
It's gonna
you got the drone going out.
A main, going up
smoke,
the line
TP,
of that open paranoia there. Something into B main like the trap play we saw on round 1. Mid aggression on Sunset almost always comes as like a re-clear in the mid round.
It's kind of similar theory to what people do on Ascend, right? Where they send it, and then you focus so heavy on site that you're not on top of the TP.
Is an Omen going into top mid solo? You know, if you're seeing these like you know, behind wraparound into Boba split plays, that's usually when you're running a Neon comp yourself and you're sending the Neon in
Has
like
this happened
that.
before? Isn't the strat? Yeah, Giant X do this one all the
sick
time.
mechanics from Scuba to flick onto that second as well. He's been having some really good games out of
Like, they
one of the
love
many
this one. I
tier
would
2
say, like,
pickups that NRG
1 in
found for
4
this
rounds
season.
they'll do it.
Sitting 5-0 right now. On the other side of things, Crew have a hero rifle in Kesnet's hands. We'll see what he can do with that.
Yeah, Mata now
And they
has
are
that
spamming B
showstopper
hits.
to work with. Can do something a bit quicker towards B.
B main continues to be the name of the game for NRG. Kesnet hears that attention given and falls on back. But again, with this rifle, if he can manage a couple of picks, all of a sudden gives his team a chance. Good shots down, but he's forced to TP back to Boba.
Good util zones out Mazzino. Just backside control for Crew.
Yeah, Mata up in the thick of things, but Crew already
Everyone's here.
rotated
This
in.
Omen flash is
Now
incredible.
Paranoia connects onto Mata. He's feeling the pressure, so the rocket comes out and the kills are to follow. NRG just decimate Crew. It doesn't stop anytime soon.
Be it this
Yeah,
iteration
we're going to see a
or the
timeout.
previous
And I mean,
finesse-led
all of
versions
the
of
talk
NRG,
is
I
going to be
think
about
something
B main.
We've always lauded them
And
for
how
is
enough they
how
can
good they are at
stop this
taking
from
that
happening.
moment in a chaotic round to just full freeze, wait for re-aggression, and then make the next move. And they pick really nice timings in that round. Get their duelist out front sight, full weight, then they're ripping the ult, relieving that pressure, and winning the backside fight easily, where if they had rushed into it, it could have gone very wrong. Guns could have been dropped over, and we look at a very different round than 5 left alive at the end.
Yeah, even doing a little gun juggling. Get it out of here so Melzer can't pick that one up and carry it over. Melzer actually feels real sad that he's sitting on full 50 armor, spent 1,000 creds on that, but still has to go ahead and die to the spike. It's a very different story from week 1 for NRG. Their attack side struggled heavily, but the comp pivot for them has been working out nicely.
These two teams' comps are very indicative of, I think, their respective styles. NRG has started to find themselves more as a team that wants to take things slow, that wants to play more into this mid-round. If they're going for more aggressive plays, it's almost always going to be fully built off of Mata. Whereas Crew, their failures in week 2 were off of playing comps like we're seeing from NRG now. That just did not work for them. The Kesnet Initiator or Omen experiment, complete failure.
NRG,
And
that'd
now
be a
they're
good time for them
almost
to peak right
forced,
now.
even if it is strong,
Okay, what's
to
going
index
on?
into
Let's look
these
at this
kind of
group,
double
dude.
duelist
This group's
comps instead.
stacked.
But I think
What
we
the hell
are
is going
happy
on
to
there?
see them playing the double duelist, getting Kesnet back into the
Very
role.
much so. Don't get me wrong.
100%.
Don't bring the Kesnet Sky back. I don't want it.
We're going to keep that one away. But now as Crew call a timeout, and they've seen NRG playing so heavily for this B main control. What are they looking at
look
coming
at
out of this
this.
timeout?
Yeah, I think one thing Crew's been doing well is walking someone into A main to get that info
Obviously
early on. So they've
4-1.
almost always had 4 players rotating out backside. I think they're just
Head
really
to
getting
head, they would
caught
lose,
by
though.
these energy reclears.
But
In
so
their
they
B
can win with
posts, when they tap the
4-1.
spike, that second layer of
They come
util, be it a
second.
paranoia or a stun or
Crew.
whatever, is always going into that backside fight. So I think they need to make a decision, either to pull back and play a little slower, wait for that volley of util and then fight, or go
I
for
mean, they
slightly
lost as well,
quicker
so it'd
flood
be
retakes where they're
3-way, so
fighting
they would have
in
to win.
before
Pretty
NRG
heavy.
has that time to
They can't
reset
because of
on these
maps.
B retakes.
Okay, I mean, it all comes down to the
Or
100 Thieves
you could
game
just
as
go
well.
aggressive. Try what you did on the pistol again.
That
Maybe
can
put
always
some more
work.
resources into it.
I'm looking at Dante for that in B main, whether or not there will be a
Dude,
paranoia out from
that's a really
Melzer
close group,
on that
man.
market side.
Group
But
is
NRG
stacked.
mixing things up as well, going into a little bit of mid-control, early drone out of the Sova player, forces the TP out of Kesnet as well. But
Okay, like we said in the timeout, everything's going to be focused over towards B main, so they want to go super aggro of this with a bit of pressure over towards the middle.
That's a brilliant stun.
And that is just
Mata
a
just
late take of B main,
executes
and they got
Dante
all
cleanly.
numbers here. Dude, are we actually
And that
just going
completely
to...
cuts off this
We're
aggression
not going
in
to see the
B-main.
A site.
Players will be here to anchor, but Mata's already in.
This guy isn't slowing down at all, is he? Not even tagged up by the shot dart. Psalm already
We have
around the
seen
right side on
historically
trash. That'll be a kill
Crew
for
can
him.
tilt, and
The
there is
fast flood
nothing
is
more
not
tilting
working,
than
mainly because Crew haven't been able to
your
get out of
teammates
Boba.
losing
Nice shock dart
sight
from
again
Mazzino.
and again.
Psalm is low HP. There's a chance yet for Crew,
They pinged him out. No Psalms here.
but still they have to get past Scuba on the right-hand side. Broken, fully aware, but the trades are coming in. 1 for 1. Mazzino manages to make this happen. He's making a great go of things.
Sick
4
round from
kills
him.
Mazzino.
Shot
And the
kill as
round for
well on
Crew.
top, dude. They really needed that.
What a
I will
clutch from
say
Mazzino
though,
there.
everyone
Coming up
having
in
to
the 1v2.
rebuy, one person
Knew that
surviving.
drone getting broken was a bait for
Like
a player behind the
NRG
box, and
NRG
he's so
won't
thorough.
mind losing
he not
this too
only
much.
clearing that out, but his movement in the 1v2.
This is a big,
Beautiful to
big
win
round.
the Red Bull clutch.
Well played. Oh no, he played at least the
Beautiful
1v2
work out of
insanely
Mazzino
well.
there. Already had the Hunter's Fury charged up, but Crew needed someone to step up, and it was him in this round. Again, 4v2. Starts off with a great shock dart from Mazino. And then, like you were saying, him clearing into the space, even going for the spray transfer.
Heard the analysts in the pre-show talking about some of the tilt we saw in Crew towards the end of their last series that they, didn't go their way against Leviathan.
It's a big round. You want to see all the ults from Crew here.
Good for them.
Ooh, this
Ooh,
round.
what was that?
Ethan sends that fault line into B main, except no one's playing
Good
behind
timing
it
on
this
the
time. NRG are playing more for the mid space, so small switch up for them.
They still have a
Thank you
camera
for doing
here,
that,
just
bro.
got broken now, so that's something that NRG are going to have to go back and re-clear if they ever want to end B.
And good on Crew to see that there's no one in B main, so they can start shifting, expecting either more mid pressure to come in shortly, or this A main pop.
How much does the camera see?
NRG is explored here, and because they haven't really spent any
While
time
this is going on, instant clear over towards middle. They might be able to get a good stack here. Two-person spotted. I said a good stack. They might get 4 on site with 1 person behind it. He could.
Look, Crew's
In
already
theory,
walked down
Omen
mid. They've
Flash.
completely encircled NRG.
Kesnet on a forward angle, now being pushed back by the Hunter's Fury. Countered out on the other side. I mean, it's a mess on site.
I mean, it's chaos. They tried to ult the
cannot clear the course.
Tried to ult the
Kesnet still
Neon
here,
though.
back in towards site. Nice shot through the smoke. NRG have no real way forward. Crew have completely trapped them into elbow. They have to fight on through, but the fights aren't going their way.
Guys, don't overheat it.
Now the firing squad.
Don't overheat it. Are you actually kidding me?
Up and Ethan has brought into a one-on-one.
Okay, real good.
Belzer, though,
Dude,
we'll see
when
things
Crew
through.
started
It's
all running
close,
towards
but
them,
Crew
it's
take it
just
again.
like, why?
Almost goes wrong for Crew
You
in
could
the
keep
team
this so
fighting.
clean.
But for NRG, that round, they've mostly played 4-1s or even full group ups throughout this map. They haven't done a lot of work in actually pushing anchors off the A line, or if they're leaning towards A, pushing people off the B line. So a Crew that is willing to slow down a little bit, go more for those
Line up,
clear
yeah,
setups
man.
like you saw
This one's just so rough.
is going to be so rewarded in information to get the 4-player stack on A that they had before NRG even fully committed.
Yeah, a little
to
bit
that
dumb
side.
from them.
So maybe
Money's kind of
NRG
low
need to
at
try
4.
and find
They
out
could have
this
kept the one
Cypher
clean. They
util a
could
little bit
have
earlier, deal with
tanked
that
a loss
instead.
of a round.
Back towards B main.
Now they got no safety net, and
stacking
NRG
heavy
goes
on
straight
this
up
side
back
of
to
the map.
B,
They know how
but
NRG
Crew are on
likes
top
to
of
play
it.
quick
3-person
into
stack
B.
over towards it.
Nothing
Omen
changes
Flash
this
makes
time
sure that
around.
no
Ball
one
line
capitalizes
paranoid,
off of the drone.
bombarding
Breach
Crew's
ult goes
players now
in. Good
forced to go
understanding
all the
how
way back
important
into
this round
second.
is.
Dodge
That's a
out from the
big
fault
kill
line.
from
From
Mazino
the
and
rolling
Dante's
thunder to get
absolutely
those first
sent
two
it.
kills.
And dude, they're
Crew's
sending
still
it
on a
again.
warpath here, peeking on forward. And NRG are
Jesus, look at
dropping
them. They're
like
just W
flies.
keying at
3
them.
out of Dante.
Okay, that's what they
Exactly
needed
what I
though.
wanted
4
to see
people,
from
3K
Crew
for
on their
each.
B retakes. Instead of sitting backside, waiting
Rip
for
off the
NRG to
Doom.
make a
Thank
move,
you so much for the
they hear that
26
ult
months,
coming
man.
in,
It's a long
step
time
out,
from you.
and
Appreciate
immediately
it.
aren't just flooding into backside, but fighting forward, getting into NRG while they're still setting up their utility. And when you let Dante loose like that,
The
he's
safety
gonna
net is
give
just
you
winning the
rounds where he
round. I
wins it.
promise you, it's not.
So nice out
Doesn't
of
sound
him.
like much of a safety net.
3 kills there. And now it will be NRG calling a timeout on the other side. They've been so enticed by playing into this B site early on. I think they have just been sort of out-rotated a lot in these mid-rounds.
Yeah, I'd like to see them maybe start more of a main default, clear that space, and then send a late re-clear back into B main. Take a little bit more time in breaking these Cypher cams, flushing players like Kesnet, who's been posting on forward A or mid lines in quite a few rounds, and just slow the game down a little bit. They had a good read early on about these B hits, but Crew's starting to figure that out, and it's time for a bit of change of pace from NRG.
I guess the potential issue with going into a Cypher early is against the double duelist. That leaves maybe some windows for a Kesnet to step into mid-space or Dante to push over forward
Dude,
into B.
Adam
They
can
gotta
get
be
a word
mindful of
in.
these things.
Yeah,
They're talking
again,
too much.
Kind of goes back to just breaking that cam. Figure out where it is. If it's in mid, you need to be shutting that down. If it's in one of the mains, it's the same problem. But if you look at the map here, it looks like they might just double down and head back towards B.
Yeah, the Gigabrain move out of NRG has changed nothing in the timeout.
Yeah, Crew's going to change for you.
And it
You're
kind
all
of is
good.
though.
Easy solve
Pressure
for
over
them.
towards A,
Full light
cage,
armors
and then
from
just
NRG.
insta-pop over towards
Managing to
B.
bind
Look at Crew,
every
man.
round of this game so far.
Heavy gamble.
I think Crew expected what I did. They
100%.
think there's going to be a more of an
Yeah,
A
we got
default here. They have
nothing
the
on
trap
B at
play
the
ready to
moment.
go,
Recon
but
clears all of B
it's
main.
just Som to receive it.
Som's even pretending to do
Got
a
a
little
big
bit more
punish over
play here
towards
with
A,
the
and his
cage, going to
TP is
break that
not
high
that
camera.
far.
And now the rest of the team can
So
just
it's not
pop
like they have
into
a fast
solo
rotate over
Sova.
towards B. Drone goes in,
That's
spots
nothing in B
one
main
only.
behind the drone. Yeah, here we go. First smoke comes down. Now,
Yeah,
Shy
dude,
has
this
rotated back into
this
Boba
not gonna be a
already, but with his
5v5
tripwire,
retake?
you can see he's not really playing too aggressively. Although Crew,
Ooh, they don't
with a
commit.
couple of teleports and Omenult behind it, have stacked 4 players on this site and force NRG to
Okay,
change
gets a
their
little
minds.
weird now.
This round, the camera does get
Original
broken.
plan
Energy
is out the
cancel, and
window.
They still have a minute to re-clear, but Crew's fighting mid as well.
Ooh, sitting inside this smoke for the time being. Nice spam out of Kesnet. Is that just on a
God.
timing?
I think so.
Yeah, he got an extra, but
Crazy,
he gets
straight back
info.
1-for-1, but
Did he
Ethan
tag
also
2
taking
more
out
as
26
well?
HP.
So they actually get a lot of info from
fairly
that.
good for Energy. Losing your duelist means your execute's gonna have a little less pop.
Dude, smoke
Back to
went
well.
down 2 or holding. They saw him,
Guessing game changes earlier this week
get
reflect us
low
right when
and
B-site 12
jump
rounds
over
in a row.
towards
Looks
B.
like NRG are doing the
One
B-site
close,
treatment
huddled
this game.
footsteps.
Coming into the site already, but again, Crew anticipate every single
Yeah,
time
I
in
mean,
these
they heard him
mid-rounds.
so early,
Even the
and they
rounds
got the
have
information
lost,
towards
they have
middle.
had the read against what NRG's game plan is, and now for 4 rounds in a row, they crush them.
That
You're
good
always
lead
going to
come
get
from
punished if you
NRG.
don't deny information, if you don't shut down cypher
Nice.
cams, push people off angles. But that effect multiplies when you're playing against
Mad
a
is
double
one away
duelist
from an
comp
ult.
like this. Because not only
They're buying light
do you
armor,
have
right?
the
Their money's
Mon,
so
which is
good.
going to have twice as
Must
fast
be.
rotates of your average
She's
player.
sprinting across the map, yeah.
But you also have the Yoru, who has CPs ready to go.
Oh,
so
and you forgot the Omen ult also to reposition.
So there's 3 people who can pretty much fly across the map in just a few seconds, which make it so much harder to find that gap that NRG are looking for in these slow rounds.
Exactly, and again, when you're playing off of the 40-second timer of a fault line, of a Sova dart to actually time your execs, well, Crew can just stack into a site on those timers and have the read.
Insta send. It's time for that A hit.
3 anchors here from Crew.
Time for A site. Pick up the orb, get the ult. Don't want to overthink it on this one, just full send. Oh, Dante did good, man. And I don't even know how he's here this fast. He pushed down middle. Too busy watching the duels.
And it's a 1-on-1, 20 seconds into the
It's
round.
absolute mayhem.
Mata doesn't
Looking
have
like a
spike,
Paper
and
X game.
Mizzino's going to be in a position to deny it.
Crew have never really shown a flank look this entire game, so Mod is going on this huge walkabout to see where the Sova is.
At this point, options are limited. Either that player was somewhere in elbow, tucked, hiding, or they're on a flank. And I think Mata at this point is going to understand exactly where Mizzino is.
At 67 HP, double shot to the body would be enough.
It's a risky spot from Mizzino. A straight up 50-50 looking either way.
But kind of
Low
tough for
HP.
Mata to adjust to here. You'd expect the early line on green box. How's he gonna handle it? He
shot from
manages
Mata.
beautifully.
Mata cleans up. 3 kills from him to recover that round. And Crew had the right idea. They were ready to fight into A fast. Dante went crazy. You see, at the beginning of this round, the Yoru is just running it down mid, has the fastest flank in the world, but NRG still trade out favorably, all thanks to Mata.
Is it fair to say that Crew have had the read every single round, but NRG's team fighting has given them the slight edge so far in this
I
game?
think maybe
say-
every round but the pistol, and even then they
Yeah, I was
expected
going to say, some of these, maybe not the read.
But even on the pistol, they knew there was some kind of play in B main. It just didn't work.
Well,
Mate,
once again,
Mata.
a read.
Surely
this
not.
time it's Kesnet with the op and an Omenal back into sight. Shy under immense pressure with the paranoia. And he's still playing this close line. The ping gives him up.
Kesnet? He hits another with the operator.
Cancels,
Now
they can
pops
get
the
over
ult.
towards the site.
Huge scouting, sees the 2 players. It's only
still
that
don't know
Omen
about
ult in
Omen.
Scuba that's been unidentified so far.
Okay, I think you saw him then.
And he still managed to hide back
Pretty
in CT.
sure they all saw
Scuba
all
could be
3.
the thorn in Crew's back, but
Dude,
it's
what a
Kesnet
round
with
from
3.
Kesnet on this.
And it's just Scuba now.
That's a sick round from
It
Kesnet.
won't be enough.
Kesnet's entering
that's
on
finally the
retake
money
with
broken, though.
operator. Okay, works for him though. Crew tie up
Is
this
the
game.
match
and,
earlier worth
I mean,
worrying
we're just
about
talking
Liquid?
them
Nah, it's fine.
having the reads, being a step ahead. There they pivot into this
Jogut with the
operator.
prime. Appreciate the 6
Get
months.
free kill
Thank you,
onto the
thank you.
raise, and
Mata's trying to pull the cam dart out of
Yeah.
his chest.
because even when they've shown those aggro looks
Jambo
before, it's only
FPS
ever
as well.
been
Thank
like
you
a
very
neon
much, mate.
slide
Appreciate
off
the 7 months.
Paranoia. Never an op or any kind of risk like that. We've made a great recovery of this half. They've won 5 out of the last 6 rounds after going down 0-4 to start.
This game has been all gas and no
Yeah,
breaks.
ideal work
but
for
finally
Crew
at
is
round 11,
Mizzino get some kills here.
NRG's econ broken for the first time. Pistols for them, some in a whole lot of trouble. The first real aggro pieces we've seen out of Crew over on this A side.
Yeah, they only see the Cypher, think this is a hit towards B. They were right for the time. So they rotate the Neon top mid, and he'll be able to flex over to Melzer if Melzer's pressured, or be very quick into that B side as well.
Right, so I'm playing Senti.
What Mata's Lurk is doing
to
over in
give...
B main right now.
I mean, who do you want to play it?
No armor.
Uber?
Just hanging out.
There's people backside playing.
Whoever doesn't play it, it doesn't have comfort.
Between Kesnet and Shy. Or I think Shy's full hidden.
I think he's
Scuba's
literally just
comfort
hoping that
on
Kesnet is going to
smokes.
walk in on a timing with the op and not clear that corner.
That's actually a good read. A lot of your players do like to look for that type of angle. And now he's... Yeah, smile for the camera, say cheese. Well, everyone in the map seems to rotate into the B site now.
Yeah, Crew's going to beat them on this timing. As long as they kill Mata, it's all
There you
good
go,
for
once he gets
Crew,
this
and
kill.
Shy achieves that goal.
That is way too close for comfort on 6 HP, but luckily for Shy, Kesnet is here to hold down the fort.
Not for long.
These rotates keep coming in, and yet it has been a little bit messy. Low HP could be a problem, but not if Dante holds it down.
Oh, it's
Not
actually
Mazzino
perfect, man.
Pops out of that
Dude, Mazzino
market
would
smoke
love
either.
this kill to the point where
the end
I'm
of the
happy
line
for him to
Scuba.
just send this like that. Perfect, man. They
Mazzino
managed to get
manages
so ult
3
from
on the
this.
kill. That'll be another
Actually
Hunter's
worked
Fury.
great.
Crew takes the lead.
Dude, what a...
And it's just another
What
one
a
of these
recovery.
rounds where
That was
they're
4-0.
outpacing NRG in the mid-round rotations. NRG's trying to play this slow game, trying to find their gap. They do, but they're just not quick enough to snap the second they see that opportunity. And the Yoru TP and the Neon running is beating them to the punch every time. Head to the last round of this half. I wouldn't hate to see them just pick up the pace again. Rip a sight hit. It was working for you
Yeah, they're
early.
going back
Try
to
it again.
that. Going back to the original B
this
here.
is the strat for NRG. Doesn't
It's
look
a
like
good read. Only one person here.
that's true, but how long will it just be one player? Full aggro, please, sliding down into tiles. A Hunter's Fury from Mazzino.
My goodness.
Tags a player.
Locked onto him. Pretty impressive.
And now Kesnet on the other side of the map, in, out with the teleports. NRG have control of the site, but not for long. Crew so quick to play for this retake.
It's a hard retake, especially with Mata getting into this corner.
What a great spot for him. That'll be one for Mata, but no more to follow. And now Crew
Really?
doing
Look at the
huge
Jules
work
they're
to get
winning.
onto the site. Scuba finds himself isolated. Back in main, the spike not even planted.
Same scenario as last round. Practically no way out of this. No TPs, one smoke, and a wall in his face.
Crew just started running at NRG, and NRG couldn't handle
Very,
it.
very nice. Insane recovery, to be honest, from Crew.
NRG again there. Had the right read. We're going to hit B. Only Cypher's here. They see 4 players running on their flank. They're like, okay, we're going to flip the map. We're going to fight into CT. But by the time they're doing that,
ignoring
there
G.
are 4
Yes,
players
orange.
there.
I didn't
and the
ignore him. Where is
entirety
he?
of Crew is brawling. And every round since those
Still can't
scopes
find
couple,
him.
Crew has been beating them in the brawl.
Will I watch Team Liquid Academy tomorrow?
Certainly have.
If
And yet the good work
if
of
I
the
get
pistol,
a
that
if I
round
get some
3
2-0s
creativity
there
from
and I get
NRG
a good amount of
keeps
sleep,
things
sure.
very
Wait, what time's your
competitive.
game? Is it first or second?
Scoreline sitting at
Wait, is there only
7-5
one
for
game
Crew.
tomorrow?
We'll have the result of this
Might
map
only
one
be
on the
one
other side
game,
of the
right?
break.
OC moment with the Prime. Appreciate the 3 months.
I know what you're
4
thinking.
p.m. straight
Don't blow up. What's your
after
secret?
straight after Pacific. Maybe. It's a best of 5? Ah, dude, I can't do a best of 5. That means no sleep, dude. That would actually be no sleep. Can you ensure me a 3-0? Okay, how about this? I'll watch the next map of every map you win, if that makes sense. So if you win the first map, I'll watch the second map. You win the second map, I'll watch the third map. But if you lose 0-1, I'm out of there. I need to get that sleep. That's complicated. Don't tell me you're going to lose the first map. Just watch first map, all good. Okay. You have no bans? Oh boy. Well. Not great. Finals on Sunday.
In the
You got to get
second
to the
half
final
of
first, though.
Sunset, our first match of the week. By the way, shot call is currently going on. You can go ahead and play along, make some predictions like how many ghosts are going to be purchased here over on the Valorant Twitch channel. We're playing these on Friday, so make sure you come on by. Mimi, what's your guess? 6+ or 0 to 5?
I feel like it's probably 6 or 7. I'd imagine the Neon doesn't buy one. Probably Breach is gonna have full util.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
that's
go
a good
for
call.
7.
And we've got
6.
6. Assuming no one sells anything, so Mimi, you get to keep your job for the time being.
That's so good to hear.
That's the metric we perform on. But NRG going to be starting things off with a bit of mid-control themselves. Dart has to be broken.
1-0 on the
players
pistols.
posted up.
We got a heavy stack over towards middle.
Crew overstay their welcome.
Stun might cook.
Holding the line for now. Shots being traded back and forth. Ethan up in the corner. And it's Mata to find the first one. NRG making some solid work of that, and they're not even leaving the space.
Dude, look at the HPs right now.
Down,
43, 4, 26, 25.
Receive these crew members.
And Mata's here as well.
Oh, that
No way.
Dante.
While the trips got him.
He's down so low,
Okay.
though.
They're leaving.
Had an
Minute
extra
on the
one in
clock.
there, full
Crew
team
will
now.
play the time. Make sure no one's ran quick down this flank.
But because that Cypher util was set up on B, A is a big old gap right now. Crew deciding to walk back into
The
mid,
mid
realizing
push
nobody home anymore.
on low HP is an insanely
They're
bold
gonna
call.
poke. This fight is huge.
That is
Kesnet
an
manages it.
outrageous shot.
No smokes now for the retake. That makes it way harder for NRG.
Ooh, that smoke does a lot of things to NRG. Splits up Brock and Psalm. Psalm has to watch his back now.
Yeah, they were for a moment afraid
30
this is going to
seconds
be a
left.
mid to A split. They see it's not that
Stack
now,
the
but
wrong side as
trying to
well.
group
I
up
mean, they
together
got
towards
the
A. They've
camera
left
for the
B
retake to
wide
get
open.
numbers.
Yeah, again, because they have that
Pretty
camera
much
there
gonna come
right
down
up
to
on top
Brock.
of the wall, they choose to stack away from it and clock in, force him in for, maybe even save it for the retake.
Yeah, they'll hold on to that info for now, but they're going to be retaking here with no smokes. And Crew, they should just put all 3 players back towards main.
Yeah, maybe a
Maybe
little
leave
bit.
Dante as a bait.
Yeah, a little early on the camera there.
Put all 3 back to main.
NRG don't have really any info to work with. Just a recon dart for
Or
Brock.
tuck one in.
Brock
I mean,
does
I'd be
have a
tempted
Sheriff,
to round
though,
the
and
world
2 of
with
these
Neon.
players died to a single body shot.
I think the round the world would be huge here. Low HP, why
Be
not?
the hero for NRG.
Smoke.
Flash out, triple face from Crew.
Held it well.
Lights out.
I love that from Crew. Don't let NRG walk up on you and take any risks of them having the initiative.
1-1
Just
on the
flash off
pistols.
timing, win the round.
Looking
easy peasy.
great for Crew at
Nice
the
for
moment.
them. Yeah. I didn't hate the idea from NRG. They're going into that full mid walk with a trap play off of the stun, but unfortunately for them,
It's that fight right
stun,
there.
yeah,
I mean, that
it
is the
went
kill.
over towards,
The kill
towards
through the
hall
trip.
instead of going towards bottom mid, and that's where the brunt of the players were.
As
so
you're saying that, Kesnet's killed top mid.
Gets that kill you're talking about, and Crew trades out.
I would
favorably.
argue that's also the kill.
Even then, it was close. Just those slow contacts from Crew also going their way. This will be NRG losing 8 of the last 9.
Yeah, stun ready to go on this line if Mata wanted to fight down or even run a player through mid.
Yeah, a lot of options for NRG. The only place where there isn't an option is the B site, where they've got no util set up.
God.
Spike will already be planted.
That's so brutal.
Shy is even watching
With
the
a
exit of
classic.
market. So forcing
Very
NRG to
lovely
turn
kills.
around and try and deal with him. That's 2 already with the ghost in hand.
I go looking
It's
for a
giving
Baby
Baby
Bay
Bay.
clip.
It's giving prime Baby Bay,
Yeah,
isn't
it really is. Prime Baby
This is
Bay.
just brutal.
If you really think about it, Shy is like the Baby Bay of Crew.
Yeah, maybe don't think about it too hard.
Okay.
You know?
I'll hold my thoughts there.
Big round coming up now for NRG.
Watching them win this pistol, all it has me thinking is what would the world that we live in be like if Crew had just won the first pistol? Because they went down 0-4. Like, since that
Yeah, it
first
could have
streak
been
before,
insanely
NRG have
one-sided.
only won
wrong.
one round this game.
That's crazy. I mean, you say it, they've won the last 5 in a row. Last 9 of 10 rounds. This is
is the big
NRG
one.
with guns, yeah.
Dude, they're doing it back to them
NRG
and B
loses
hits.
this round, this game starts to feel pretty cooked.
I mean, NRG are a light armor team for sure, but on such an important round. Light carries some amount of risk. Good work out of Mata. Boosted up on the 10 spot.
They don't expect.
Gets the first, and now on a quick reposition, gets laid out by Shy. Crew are into the site.
How did no one die from this recon?
NRG sweeping around 2
Oh
players
my
back
goodness.
site. Have a
That was
Great
nuts from
timing.
bomb mid.
Nobody's
Mizino's
protecting the planter.
gonna be pissed.
Good walk up, but it's
Shy
again
is doing
Shy.
insane
An
things.
absolute menace in the server.
Dude, he's taking so much space.
Down to 5 HP. With a chance just to lock NRG out of the game right now.
He's walking it?
No one's looking at him.
One enemy remaining.
And there's a spam with a Spectre
Yeah, and he
through
spammed
smoke.
him
You
with a
gotta be
Spectre
kidding me.
through.
NRG can sense it. They
Melza,
can
don't
feel
do it.
Slipping away.
Melza, don't do it.
Scuba was a hero at the start,
What
but it's
on
over for him
earth is
now.
this
Crew
round
on 10.
from
That
Shy?
is such a crazy round.
Nah, that's
out of Shy.
ridiculous.
Getting that initial kill into the site, pushing all the way through on the wrap as well. Just expert from him. He picks that timing so well. Fight into market, the double up there.
Insane,
all Shy
insane,
this
insane,
round.
insane.
And it's all on 5 HP as well. Instant headshots.
Dude, Kesner gets up after every single round these days.
NRG called their second timeout, their last of this game, unless they can make it to overtime. It feels like we haven't even got to see their defense, really. They ran a set strat on the pistol of walking into mid. They, of course, lost the anti-eco, and then
Yeah,
that
they're
last
so
round,
wrecked money-wise.
didn't show too much special in it. It was just a spread default, but Shy gets a great timing in through mid, and they get eviscerated.
It kind of feels like a carbon copy of when they played against 100 Thieves in week 1, where they get beaten badly on their attacking side and then don't get to put together much of a defense. I will say the saving grace for them is because they are investing in light armors consistently, even when they have the upgrade possibility. They're saving those 600 extra creds every round, so they can put together something here. Some Vandals, some Guardians to try and fight back, but they've got to adjust something big to deal with what Crew have been throwing their way.
Yeah, and I'm struggling to think of what the big change needs to be, because again, we haven't really gotten a great opportunity to even see their sunset. As a reminder, neither of these teams have wanted to play this map pretty much all stage. Last time that NRG played this, what was week 1 here? Crew have never played it in VCT.
Yeah, because they buy the light armor all the time.
So what are they setting
managed
up
to
here?
get an extra
Nothing
buy
in
out of
mid.
this.
It's going to be a bit of a fight towards A main.
Breaking the early camera, and then making some noise running away with Mata still posted on the forward line. I think NRG have been struggling in these more chaotic round states.
Trip.
Since the pistol, one theme to draw is that NRG haven't managed to shut down mid control, so that's always been open for someone on Crew to walk up in the mid round.
Well, 1v1 here for Mata could be the setup he needs, but not if a teleport out. Lets Kezen escape. Great work out of Mata. And now B site locked down. NRG can focus their attention on what Crew
Shy
sent
some
towards
freedom. That's a little scary.
Scuba, the early warning sign here.
Oh, jiggling with the knife. Found, caught on
They
a
saw the
bad timing.
jiggle.
And now Ethan with a Guardian in hand is isolated on A.
And look at Shy, he can cut the rotates. No way that Mata can get out without being seen here.
This guy's too good right now.
He's taken down. Ethan blinded up. The hopes are starting to dwindle away. Ethan got a kill though.
They can leave.
Then they can
Shy's
just run
opened
back
it
to
up,
the other
they'll
side.
pivot back towards B.
Brutal.
And look how far up Shy is going.
Yeah,
He's
look
gonna
at
have a
all the
fight
space
here
Shy's taken
in
as well.
CT
Doesn't
before these
overheat,
NRG
just puts the
players can
camera
even
there to get
in the
info.
orbit of the B
Tucks back
side.
in
I
over
thought it
towards
was
market.
NRG faltering in
Guys,
these
guy's
late
playing
rounds,
perfect
these
right now.
post plants, the scrappy team fights, but this is a round where they just got kind of
Dude,
picked
it's-
apart in the slow game, in the lurk game.
That was the story of the
actually
first half,
insane.
you're right. But this second half, the rounds that Crew are winning, they've just been slow things down. Shy finds the timing and gets a pick or two on players rotating. You look at that round and Mata, after getting a great opening kill, after having
Then
the
they
raise
have a
rocket,
plan to swing off his
tries to rotate
contact.
through mid, gets greedy for the fast timing,
Not
dies
like
for
this.
it.
Incredible to
And
watch
then
fair play,
Crew
man.
ready, 3 players in the post plant, and they're up 11-5.
I can't even be mad at NRG if he plays like
That's
this.
11 of the
It's just
last
like
12 rounds now,
it's
won.
just,
It was a bit shocking
when
to
someone
see
catches
NRG
fire like this,
float
man, you
sunset.
just gotta accept
They've
it.
typically been banning it.
Yeah. And they thought,
He
hey,
doesn't lose a jaw
Crew has
right
never
now.
played it this season. There's no way they're picking Sunset. They first pick it. Have had this as
Maybe
a
they
trap
should
in their
proper
back
anchor,
pocket
not
for
give him a
who knows
chance,
how
but
long. Is he playing French?
I believe so.
Mata gets back up.
Well,
Ooh, was going to back
NRG
up Judge
again
Frizzle.
throwing everything they've got into it. Mata has a showstopper available and a little bit of chip damage onto Dante early. Except this time, instead of hanging around forward on B, he posts up
Here he
backside,
goes.
can react with a showstopper
He's
if the
over
exec
towards
were to
middle.
come in.
It's probably just a French voice line because
Yeah,
it's
camera
Cypher,
with smoke.
and he's flying in Spanish.
Shows him clear path to get
Anyways.
middle.
Well, thanks for getting to the bottom of it, Mimi. If you have anything else you'd like to investigate, now's the time.
No, that was my big thing to talk about.
Gonna hand in your badge now. Wrap it up as the dimensional drift goes
Instant
all the way
your
up through
ult.
top
Wanna
mid.
go for a free
Kesnet on a
1-1,
bit of a
no?
journey, sees
Or,
the
okay.
first. And now he finds
Guy
Mata.
takes the
Full
space.
information for Crew on
Okay,
the
he's
attack
human.
with Shy lurking up behind it. Is knocked out. And now a showstopper into sight. With all these players pinged out, I mean, it's a mess. Where's the showstopper?
No
How
way.
doesn't get the kill? Dante
21
taken
HP.
solo and Kesnet still posted up in market. It is pandemonium on site. With Ethan starting to see things through an alert coming in through B main. NRG are taking their time for this lurk to come in. There is Scuba. First kill goes his way. Second
handed.
lines it up. NRG saved
And
the
good
game.
news for NRG
Finally
is they keep a
breaking
lot
the
of people
drought.
alive.
Getting around on the board, and
Bad news is they got
that
rid of
round
their
felt a
ult.
lot more like the first half. It gets super chaotic and really, really scrappy. But instead, it's NRG. That bit's so critical. In previous rounds, every time Shy is going for a play like that, he's getting away with murder.
Nice, boys. Here we go. Good shit.
There, they have two ready to trade him out. Shut that down, and then it's so much easier job to play a B retake when you don't have a threat of that Cypher backstabbing you every round.
Dude,
NRG
and Odin.
coming back to
An
the pistol
Odin
round.
on
4 players
Sunset.
in mid and Odin in Brock's hand. That dart's destroyed instantly. That's the attack side. Dart. Whoa, Dante is on 10 HP.
Dude, is
Yeah,
this
that
the
was
Odin?
just a spam from top mid.
Oh dear.
Ethan's one off its all, but I don't think they're really in a position to fight up for it.
Ethan's been fighting pretty aggressively, even on the breach. This time is worse for wear.
Drone gets broken early in mid. They don't see these three
3
players
pass and
walking up.
walk up middle.
This hold here
Shy's
from
got
Brock
full
is
control
everything
of
to
B
the round.
main.
Playing just
And
on
the
the
pixel angle with the Odin is actually really
Taking
strong.
their time.
Especially if they don't
Between
wide
resetting
swing it and they're
back
just
towards
like
that A
prodding out.
side. Where NRG have given up a lot of space. They have no information over elbow at all.
But off timing, Ethan has stun. Brock has dart as well. Those tools can help to stall out this execute.
There's an orb here as well for maybe a Dante to get if they wanted. But they're just going to keep things quiet.
With him being so low, I don't think they'll want to use the ult this
Yeah.
round. Said they just walk up, contact into elbow.
Ethan's played back on slant.
I seem to like the Odin.
Previously in this game, they've
I
seen it
just,
before.
I think it's
Just
overpowered,
paranoia.
so I like when people
Doesn't
use it
catch
because
on
there's
to
more
anyone.
chance of it getting
That's
nerfed early.
great patience from Crew to bait that out before execing into the site.
Also
Here
kind of
goes
like
Dante, the
players
blind,
that
not good enough.
like
Scuba connects on
abusing
the
the
first. We're
game.
down on time. 15 seconds
Yes.
remaining. Crew have to come
Shows
up
me
with
they have no
something.
ego.
Shy is holding the smoke. Crew have done everything they need except clear away Scuba. And this flood into market. Shy
This guy's way too good.
is anything but. Now holding for Scuba. Scuba's been revealed. The first smoke to fall.
It's a really smart smoke, man.
And a footstep.
Saw the gun.
When will he pounce? Waiting. Waiting. Scuba can't get it done.
It's not
Shy
even
is just
fair.
better.
It's not
This
even
has
fair.
been a monster game
Dude,
from Shy.
He doesn't lose aim
I think
duels.
every
It's so,
round
so
with
rare.
the pistol,
He's winning like
the
95%
Crew
of
one on
aim
his attack
duels.
side
What
has
is
been a
that?
3 or 4
He two-taps
from Shy.
everyone.
And then Scuba plays this about as well as
The
you can.
smoke is so good to isolate both fights. Shy swings into him, which is exactly what Scuba expected. But he's just too fast.
I'm also wondering what is that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Rolling Thunder for Ethan.
you can't even be too
Something.
mad,
Now
man.
12-6. Feels
Looks like the best player in the
insurmountable
world
now.
when he does this. Simple
It's
as
a bit
that.
odd. NRG have just been leaving
goes in
Lada
it.
pretty much on his own towards B. Showing a lot more presence into A, and it is not working.
This is pulling all the rotates. There's 4 players ready to pop into mid and cut those rotates down.
Oh, Som has a trip in
Som.
hand.
Well, it worked
They
out pretty
break
well.
it instantly. Luckily for Som, he doesn't go down, but now he's smoked off. NRG
The
realized that
four-pass
east side of the
and
map
mid-take.
is getting worked towards. And it's Dante solo through main, now regrouping with the rest of his team. So many layers here as the Rolling Thunder only really connects onto the one. NRG
Ooh,
weren't able
the
to do
TP
anything
to back the
with
site
it.
to give him a
And
crossfire is
Crew
pretty
are
good.
still taking their time. They're so patient, waiting for every layer of utility. Scuba down onto 2 HP, but he's in a great spot. It doesn't even matter.
Look at this, dude. If KRU won that fast pistol, I dread to think what the score would have been.
Nothing short of perfection, and Mata
That's an unbelievable map from Shy. It's been a while we've seen such like a one-man insane dominance like this. That was a crazy map from him.
Unfortunate victims